I need the mic on. Is it on? It's on? Okay. Good evening and welcome to the 16th graduation of Barnegat High School, class of 2023. In a few moments, our ceremony will begin with the entrance processional. We ask at this time that cell phones be turned off or silenced. We also ask that all parents and guests maintain an air of pomp and circumstance during the class of 2023 ceremony. The members of the class of 2023 request your support in making their ceremony one with an air of dignity and respect. I know that we are all excited about our children's accomplishments, but please do not yell out after a name is read or sound an air horn. Both of these will interfere with the next child's name being read. And we want every student here today to have his or her moment to hear his or her name read aloud. We appreciate your cooperation. I also ask that you respect the class of 2023 who wish to leave this field as one group in the form of a recessional. Please remain in your seat until the last graduate has left. Once again, your anticipated cooperation is appreciated. At this time, I direct your attention to the entrance of the football field. Barnegat High School class of 2023 will begin their procession onto the football field for their commencement ceremony. In keeping with tradition, and as a show of respect for the graduates, we ask that all guests who are able to stand and remain standing during their entrance. At this time, I would like to ask this year's salutatorian, Madison Rodriguez, to join me for the welcome and flag salute.
Welcome to the 2023 commencement ceremony of the 16th graduating class of Barnegat High School. Please stand. Please join me in the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I ask that all graduates and guests remain standing as the national anthem is sung by members of the select choir. Will members of the select choir please go to the microphone with Mrs. Wall?
There they are. Oh, skies. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare bursting in air proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Select Choir. I invite Katie Torres, Senior Class Advisor, at this time.
Thank you, Madison. Welcome, proud parents and grandparents, family and friends, and the class of 2023. Good evening. It is an honor to be here with you tonight. I am Katie Torres, the class advisor for the class of 2023. I would like to welcome the Barnegat Board of Education, President Sean O'Brien, Vice President Bonnie Levy, Colleen Angus, Sandra Cherney, Carol Genie, Bruno Ayamonte, Scott Sarno, Regina Tarnowski, Lauren Washburn. Our Mayor, Pasquale Pippi, Deputy Mayor, Joseph Marte, Committeeman Albert Billy, Committeeman Alfonso Cerulli, Committeeman William Farmer, and Martin Lasella, Township Administrator. I would also like to welcome our Superintendent, Dr. Brian Latwis, School Business Administrator, Mr. Stephen Brennan, Principal of Barnegat High School, Mr. Patrick McGee, Vice Principals, Mrs. Tracy Dubeck and Mr. Frank Panullo, and District Administrators, Mr. R. James Barbieri, Mr. Stephen Nickel, Mr. Dan Gunderson, Mr. John Germano, and Principal of ROBMS, Mr. Josh Toddings, and District Supervisors, Mrs. Mary Camerata, Mrs. Megan D'Arienzo, Mrs. Stacy Jacalow, Mrs. Carolyn Johnson, Mrs. Christine Kennedy, and Mrs. Christina Smith Ozello. To the Barnegat class of 2023, I sincerely thank you for allowing me to be a part of your class. It has reminded me of all the great memories that are made in high school and why I chose to become a teacher. The experience of being your advisor is something I will cherish forever. I want to thank my student government family for your hard work and dedication and all that you've done to help achieve all of our goals. Whether you participated for a year or 2 years or since day one, you are greatly appreciated. I want to thank Caitlin Ty for being a phenomenal class president. Caitlin, you are the embodiment of what a class president should be: hardworking, dedicated, and an all-around amazing young woman. Of course, I would like to also acknowledge the other officers, Joseph, Anthony, and Summer, for your time, energy, and commitment to your class. I don't want to forget to mention Sophia, Haley, and Jesse, who were all once class officers as well. Finally, I would like to give a special thanks to my colleagues that have supported me tremendously, without whom I would not have been able to do this. Okay. I have to be honest, taking the role of class advisor is not an easy feat. I wasn't even planning on doing it until one day, a friend and parent in the class said, "I heard their class doesn't have an advisor. It's a really great group of kids." Boy, was that an understatement. As freshmen, I knew then that these kids were special, school-spirited, committed, and quite competitive, if you ask me. They have remained all of those things throughout their tenure at BHS. 3 quarters through freshman year, the world stopped. Certainly no one was to know what would lie ahead over the next couple of years. Despite the many obstacles we faced during the pandemic, you have all persevered. You've weathered the storm. Literally, it was a monsoon at junior prom. It's important to note you are the only current BHS class that has experienced high school pre-COVID. This was your first fully normal year. We have worked tirelessly to ensure that you've all had the most normal and traditional high school experiences as possible, and I can only hope we have succeeded for you. You are involved, you're spirited, you are unique individuals, and it has been my pleasure to witness the bond you've created, and you're very well respected by your faculty. In fact, 73 students out of the class were nominated for senior prom court. That's when you know you've got a great group of kids. Think of all of your accomplishments from the past 4 years in academics, athletics, extracurriculars, and beyond. We've got 1,000-point scorers, record-breaking swimmers and goalies, 3-peat B-South lacrosse champs, the musical with the highest ticket sales on record, and state champion marching band, just to highlight a few. The list could go on, but your commitment, your talent, and your school spirit have led this school in the right direction. And your class has perpetuated these traditions that we know and love here at BHS. 20 years ago this month, I stood at my own high school graduation and gave a speech to my classmates. I know what you're thinking, but unfortunately, the math is indeed mathing. I wanted to share my senior quote because it was never actually printed in the yearbook. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Although we have come to the end of your time as a BHS student, today begins a new chapter in your lives. It's your time to write the next part of your stories. When you leave here, write your new pages, but it's important not to forget your basis, your foundation, your prologue, because who you become in the future was built right here. Looking back on my own graduation, I've spent a lot of time reflecting on friendships from school. There's really nothing like childhood friends. Take a look around at your classmates, your first friends. Some of you will stay here in Barnegat, and some of you will leave for the next part of your narrative. Some of your friendships will remain just as close, some will go through changes, and some will sadly just be cherished memories. And that's okay, because they're still part of your story and still what may create the future you. Go create your new beginnings. Take with you all that you've built in these formative years and become who you are meant to be. And let me leave you with this advice. Don't be afraid of the word no. Let it motivate you, not discourage you. Please remember that failure is not the antithesis of success. It's just a small part of the journey to it. And sometimes it just may end up making the most interesting parts of your story. I may be a bit biased, but you are a memorable class. Don't forget that. Congrats to the class of 2023. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for letting me be a part of this chapter. I'm looking forward to see what unfolds in each of your stories. The rest is still unwritten. I want to invite Sophia Irizarry, our valedictorian and Executive Student Government President, to MC the evening.
Dear fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, and honored guests, I stand here in front of you, sure, as your valedictorian, but more importantly, as the person you elected to represent the student body this school year. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your executive president. It was truly an honor. I wanted to quickly thank my executive board, Haley, Jesse, and Jane, for all of the support this year. If you know me, you know there's a few things I love so much I could talk anyone's ear off about. Dogs, coffee, Gilmore Girls, and running. As we stand here today, ready to embark on the next chapter of our lives, I'm reminded of an analogy that may seem cliche, but like all cliches, holds deep truth. Life is full of marathons, and my fellow classmates, we have just crossed the finish line of the marathon that is high school. At the starting line, we were filled with excitement, anticipation, and nervous energy. We knew that the road ahead would be long and challenging, but we were determined to cross the finish line. The first few miles were a blur of new experiences, navigating through the halls, trying to find our pack. As we approached the middle miles, the race got tougher. We counted down the miles we had left, restlessly waiting to finish. We faced obstacles, and as we began to run low on energy, we had to truly dig deep to remember why we started this race in the first place. But today, as we pass the finish line we've been running toward all along, we can look back on our journey with pride in knowing that everything that has happened inside the walls of Barnegat High School has shaped us into the people we are today. However, this is not the end of our imaginary running careers, but rather the opposite. We are about to embark on a new marathon full of entirely new challenges and obstacles. So as we prepare for our new marathon, I would like to highlight some things I have learned from high school. During your race, sometimes you will find yourself in no man's land. In between the packs of runners, nobody around, unsure if you're headed down the right paths and making the right turns. But that is okay. It is okay not to be sure where you're headed, and it is okay not to be sure where the finish line is. The most important thing you can do is to keep running. It is much harder to start running again once you've stopped, so slow down, but do not stop running. The second piece of advice I have is to pace yourselves. It is impossible to sprint a full marathon. You are going to get tired, but remember that balance is key. It is important to study hard, but at some point it is just as important to close the books and go have fun, because every moment that passes us is a moment we will never get back. But before we begin our new marathon, we must take a moment to celebrate, relax, and recover. So today, be proud of yourselves and all of the hard work you have done to earn your spot here today. I'd like to take a brief moment to thank my own personal support group, who I am proud to call my family. A mis abuelos, gracias por todo lo que han hecho para darme infinitas oportunidades. Gracias a mis padres por guiarme a través de la vida y apoyarme siempre. Y gracias a mis hermanos por ser mis críticos más honestos. Lastly, I'd like to dedicate this moment to my angel, the dazzling woman from whom I received my inspiration, Grisel Sereno. My aunt never gave me any idea that I couldn't do whatever I wanted to do or be whomever I wanted to be. She filled my memories with love and fun in arcades and movies, unflagging in her efforts to give me the best of role models. As she guided me through these incredible 18 years, I don't know if she ever realized that the person I most wanted to be was her. Thank you, Titi. You are my guidepost for everything. To each graduate with a loved one unable to make it to this day, know that they are endlessly proud of you in this moment. And the loved ones supporting from the bleachers, thank you, for we would not be here today without you. In closing, I'd like to leave you all with the rule I live my life by, the 40% rule. The idea of the 40% rule is that when your mind tells you that you are done and cannot push any further, you are only at about 40% of your actual capacity. Remember this rule when you feel like life has drained everything from you, and know that there is always more in you to keep pushing. With that being said, I wish you all nothing but the absolute best as you continue your marathons. Remember to never stop running. Congratulations, class of 2023. The musical selection, Be a Light, arranged by Tim Hayden, will now be performed by the Select Choir and Chorus Seniors. Will they please join Mrs. Wald at this time? I would now like to introduce to you this year's salutatorian, Madison Rodriguez. Madison will be attending the University of Tampa this fall.
Thank you, Soph. Hello, everyone. As I stand before you today, I feel honored and humbled to be sharing this moment with each one of you. Today is a day for celebration, not just of academic achievements, but of the incredible journey that has brought us here. As I reflect on our experiences, I cannot help but feel grateful for the challenges and educational opportunities that have shaped us into who we are today. We have all come a long way since we first stepped into middle school together, some of us even knowing each other since elementary school. We have shared countless memories and firsts, from our 8th grade formals to field trips, football games, pep rallies, and beach days. We have also encountered obstacles, tests and projects that made us question our worth, heartbreaks that felt like they would never end, and a pandemic that showed us the power of resilience and adaptation. But through it all, we have found strength in each other and in the unwavering support of our loved ones. In the final weeks of school, my literature class studied Thornton Wilder's play, Our Town. At first, we were a bit puzzled and frustrated by Mr. Kefter's decision to assign this play with limited time left in the school year. However, as we brought the play to life in a reenactment on our last day of class, the significance of its message became clear to me. In the play, when the main character Emily passes away, she is granted a unique opportunity to revisit her 12th birthday. As she observes the events and interactions of that day, a realization dawns upon her. People often fail to recognize and appreciate the precious moments that make up life. She eloquently expresses this sentiment, saying, "Oh, Earth, you're too wonderful for anyone to realize you." Her words deeply resonated within me and made me understand the importance of embracing the present moment. In today's fast-paced world, it sometimes feels like we are constantly pushed to focus on the future. However, it is crucial that we pause and value the present. We must take the time to cherish and absorb the beauty that surrounds us. By living in the present, we can truly experience the richness of life and forge meaningful connections. Let us not be solely preoccupied with what lies ahead, but instead savor the magic of the present and all the wonders it holds. As we move forward into this next phase of our lives, my hope is that we embrace our unique purposes and recognize the power of our actions. Let us spread happiness to others, pursue our passions with boldness, and surround ourselves with people who challenge us to be our best selves. Let us be authentic, standing up for our values and staying true to who we are. Let us never take for granted the power of simple things, like expressing gratitude and treating others with kindness. Let us never think we know it all, and be sure to keep an open mind and heart to hear others' perspectives that challenge our own. Inevitably, we will encounter setbacks along the way, but let us always remember how resilient we have proven we are, and look at challenges with fierceness and relentless drive. Let us not compare ourselves to others, but instead embrace the importance of our individuality and differences, and work together to achieve a greater purpose. And most importantly, let us lead with love, knowing that it is our light that inspires greatness in others and ultimately makes the world, our world, a better place to be in. I want to take a moment to express gratitude on behalf of our entire graduating class for all those who have been with us on this journey. So many of you to thank, and somehow thank you does not seem like enough. To our parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, teachers, faculty, and friends. You have been our support system, guiding us through the good times and bad. We are forever appreciative of your tireless support, direction, and most of all, love. We will spend years to come paying it forward by inspiring greatness in those around us and making you proud. You have taught us what selflessness and sacrifice looks like, and we are so thankful to each one of you for all of it. The worrying, the many highs and lows, as you stood by our side and taught us how to navigate difficult times. For those of us who will be leaving home for the first time, please bug us with plenty of texts, calls, and memes. Dad jokes are even welcome too. In fact, we wouldn't have it any other way. So with that, class of 2023, as we close this chapter of our lives and begin the next, let us never forget the bond we share, the lessons we have learned, and the challenges we have overcome. Let us reach toward the stars, follow our passions, inspire greatness in ourselves and those around us, and leave this world a better place than we found it. And always remember, no matter what, we are unstoppable when we work together and use our unique gifts to do better. I'm so proud of us, class of 2023. We did it.
Thank you, Madison. Caitlin Ty was an excellent class senior. As senior class president, I would like to welcome my best friend, Caitlin Ty, to share a few words with her classmates.
Thank you, Sophia. Although it is an honor, I've been dreading giving this speech, and not because of my fear of speaking to vast crowds, but because this will be the last time I will speak to you all as the Barnegat class of 2023. After today, our high school experience will simply be a memory. Yet, I hope that each and every one of you takes the time to recognize that this moment signifies the many accomplishments you've made here at Barnegat and the struggles we all once thought we were never going to overcome, but are now behind us. We have grown from being assigned lunch tables in Operation Baby Bulldogs to being responsible enough to take on Disney as a class. We've watched our boys turn to men at Mr. Bengal, seen our many peers overcome the challenges of COVID, and came together as a class to enjoy our time at prom, rumble, football games, and many other occasions. But as we reminisce on these moments, let us take this opportunity to thank our administration, staff, teachers who encouraged us along the way in and outside of school, our parents who loved and supported us from the very beginning, and especially our student advisor, Ms. Torres. Being here today and making our high school experience fun and memorable wouldn't have been possible without your dedication to us. And as I said before, that I dreaded giving this speech, I am most grateful that I was able to serve you all, not only as your class president, but as a peer and friend as well. And I thank you for this opportunity. I've been able to see you all grow into persistent, determined, intelligent, and strong individuals who will all be a part of shaping the future that now stands before us. Whether you plan on going to college, the military, trade school, or plan on being guided by the ways of life, I warn you that the journey will be a little messy, but please embrace the mess. Socrates once said, "The secret of change is to focus all your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new." Graduates, do not take this time to dwell on this moment of change. Look forward to the moment that is now ahead, because that is the journey to who we will become, and I know that you all will find the greatest success in the journey. And as tradition calls, we of course need to take one last class photo. This is gonna be so hard. Okay. Congratulations, class of 2023. Once a Bengal, always a Bengal.
Thank you, Caitlin. I would now like to invite Sean O'Brien, Board of Education President, to share a few words.
Thank you. Got it. Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to welcome everyone to this year's commencement ceremony. I extend this welcome to the members of our administration, faculty, and most importantly, our graduating students, families, and friends. Think about all the milestones in life. Graduating high school is a big one. It's a big one for you and everyone around you. Your hard work, the passion, knowledge of your favorite educators, and all the support and care from your loved ones are paying off. You have all worked hard, and it is worth celebrating. A milestone is defined as an action or event marking a significant change or stage in development. Tonight, you can look back at all you have achieved, all the fun you've had. Tomorrow, you must look forward. Graduating high school is to celebrate an end and a beginning. The ending of your time in the Barnegat Township schools, while the diplomas you receive will signify you've completed all the academic requirements for graduation, understand they embody much more. Many of you have taken advantage of our fantastic art and music programs here in Barnegat. Many of you have participated in athletic programs, learning the value of dedication and teamwork. You've traveled to other communities as ambassadors of your school, whether it was competing on sports teams, in academic competitions, JROTC, or with the marching band. These have all been experiences that contribute to you becoming a well-rounded adult. You've developed social skills interacting with your classmates and teachers, and you've learned to enjoy additional freedoms and responsibility that come with them. All of these things have helped to prepare you for what comes next. The beginning is your own story. Up to this point, you have been required to go to school. Now you get to chart your own course. You will make your own life. My advice is to find what you love and give it everything. Each day will have its own decision that you must ask yourself, will this make me the person I want to be? It may take you time to find what you love. You may even hate it before you love it. But you owe it to yourself to find happiness. While you improve yourself, those around you will also improve. You will see changes in the world you would not have been able to describe 5 years before, and you will be the champions of those changes. Some of you will go to 2 or 4-year colleges and universities, others to trade schools, others will still try to find out what fits them. And to those of you joining the military, we all thank you for your commitment to this great country. I would also suggest taking every opportunity to see new things and meet new people. Travel the world, see what it has to offer. Take in the sights and sounds. Just be where you are and live your life to the fullest. There will be times where these challenges and adventures are scary, but I am confident you will overcome and beat those challenges. These are the moments that fill me with pride. These are the moments I think about when I'm facing challenging decisions and when I question myself. For that, I would like to thank you. You are the reason I'm here. You are the reason we are all here. I hope you are able to see this celebration as an ending and a beginning. Take pride in all the work it took to get you here and be optimistic about the new beginning you're embarking on. Make this a memorable milestone in your life story. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate you all and wish you the best of luck going forward. Make us proud. I have no doubt you will.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien. Finally, it is my honor to invite Dr. Brian Latwis, Superintendent, to the microphone. I would personally like to thank Dr. Latwis for all of the hard work he did in bringing us to this day. He is truly appreciated.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and the remarkable class of 2023. welcome to the graduation ceremony of Barnegat Township High School. As the superintendent of schools, it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today to celebrate the incredible achievements of your graduating class. This moment is a testament to your dedication, perseverance, and the unwavering support of your families, teachers, and mentors. Each one of you has overcome challenges, embraced opportunities, and grown into the remarkable individuals we see before us. Today marks the culmination of a chapter in your lives, a chapter filled with cherished memories, friendships, and valuable lessons. Throughout your high school journey, you have embarked on a remarkable path of self-discovery, academic exploration, and personal growth. From the first day you entered these halls as wide-eyed freshmen to the confident and accomplished seniors we see now, you have continuously pushed boundaries, surpassed expectations, and redefined the very essence of what it means to be a Bengal. In the classrooms, you have expanded your minds, engaging in thought-provoking discussions, critical thinking, and intellectual pursuits. You have developed a thirst for knowledge, challenged conventional wisdom, and discovered your passions. Beyond the textbooks, you have excelled in extracurricular activities, be it in the sports, the arts, or community service, showcasing your diverse talents and leaving an indelible mark on our school. However, let us not overlook the collective experiences that have shaped you into the exceptional individuals you are here today. It is the moments shared with friends, the bonds forged with teachers, and the unity felt within this tight-knit community that truly defines the Barnegat Township High School experience. From the Friday night lights illuminating the football fields to the harmonious melodies resonating from the auditorium stage, these shared moments have created an unbreakable spirit and a sense of belonging that will forever remain in our hearts. As you stand on the precipice of a new chapter, ready to embark on the diverse paths and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, it is essential to remember the values that define us as Bengals. Integrity, resilience, compassion, and the pursuit of excellence have been the pillars upon which we have built our community. Carry these values with you as you venture into the world, for they will guide you in times of uncertainty and serve as a compass in navigating the complexities of life. Class of 2023, you are graduating into a world filled with both challenges and boundless possibilities. Embrace the challenges with determination, knowing that they are opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Embrace the possibilities with open hearts, open minds, for they hold the key to shaping your own destiny and making a lasting impact on the world. As you set forth on your respective journeys, remember that success is not solely measured by external achievements, but by the impact that you have on the lives of others. So strive to be compassionate leaders, agents of change, and advocates for justice. Seek out opportunities to serve your communities, uplift those around you, and extend a helping hand to those in need. In doing so, you will leave a lasting legacy that goes beyond the walls of this institution. In closing, I extend my warmest congratulations to the class of 2023. You have accomplished great things, and your potential is truly limitless. As you set into the world, carry the spirit of the Barnegat Township High School with you, a spirit that represents resilience, unity, and the pursuit of excellence. Remember, once a Bengal, always a Bengal. Thank you, and may your futures be filled with successes, happiness, and the fulfillment of your wildest dreams. Go Bengals.
Thank you, Dr. Lawis. Mr. McGee, would you please come to the microphone to present the class of 2023 for graduation?
The fun part. The class of 2023 will be receiving diplomas as well as a certificate from our mayor. Diplomas will be given out tonight by our Board of Education. It is with great pleasure that I present to you the Barnegat High School graduating class of 2023. Those who are graduating tonight have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation as outlined by the New Jersey State Department of Education and the Barnegat Township Board of Education. Please do not yell out after a name is read or sound air horns. Both of these will interfere with the next child's name being read, and we want every student here today to have his or her moment to his or her name and appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Now for the reading of the names.
Guys ready? Sophia Eva Irizarry. Madison Elizabeth Rodriguez. Haley Jane Lutz. Jesse Christopher Headland. Caitlin Antalya Tai. Joseph Dominic Fiorello. Summer Lane Perry. Anthony James Ryan.
Nathan Ryan Alexander. Christopher Gabriel Aliaga. Janessa Anderson. Ryan V. Anderson. Stephanie A. Apostolou. Connor Armstrong. Braxton A. Bear. Ramonda Bakit Gobriel. Sarah Barrios Hinestroza. Edward Christopher Batista. Jake Michael Beauchamp. Braden Kevin Biter. Elias Eric Benitez Rojas. Brandon Nicholas Bermudez. Alexis Bethanis. Joseph Bivens Jr. Makai Kanye Blackshear. Nicholas Daniel Block. Olivia Grace Boggs. Hope Marie Brem. Michael J. Briganti. Chase Patrick Bringoli. Riley Jean Bringoli. Garrett Buck. Rodney L. Burke Jr. Summer Brianna Burkle. William Bernstein. Tiffany A. Kondo-Kobos. Joshua Daniel Nadala Casio. Jonathan A. Celeste. Megan Rosalie Cheney. Kelsey May Clark. Madison Marie Colella. Skyana Jade Cologne. Julian Evan Contreras. Joseph T. Contreras. Samantha Margaret Cooney. Sierra Marie Cooney. Matthew Christopher Correa.
Congratulations.
Jaden Anthony DaCosta. Skylar Rose Dasty. Ryan Patrick Davies. Jenny Brianna Davila. Amaya A. Davis. McGregor Robert Davis. Amber Rose Deckman. Joel Enrique De Jesus. Katarina Rose DeNoya. Luis DiFrancesco. Gia Lynn DiGiovanni. Michael Anthony Dillon. Delaney Grace Dobbin. Morgan Marie Dobbin. Echo Damani Douglas. Emmanuel Nicholas Downer Shorter. Christian Dugan. Ryan Dugan. Kumara Amira Ajane Earp. Zayara Anals. Amanda J. Ercolino. Kyle Richard Esslinger. Penelope Bell Fabian. Ava Page Feringer. Devin Folds. Anthony Michael Fiorillo. Madison Marie Frankowitz. Talia Ashley Fraser. Summer L. Freight. Gabriel Andre Frausto. Seth J. Freewald Jr. Matthew M. Franzak. Anthony Christopher Galucci. Gianna Elizabeth Gherkins. Tiana Marie Jarina. Max Anthony Giacconi. Gabriella Michelle Giaconia. Christian Ian Giordano. Jalen K. Glover. Haley Marie Gold. Maya Veronica Gomez. Shakeith Gordon Jr. Ryan William Grant. Jake Michael Guarino. Rocky T. Guido. Sean Thomas Haggerty. Nora Rose Hansen. Gavin Quinn Harrison. Hanif Harrison. Dorian Noel Haskins. Desire Heyman. Riley M. Henrick. Sarah N. Hoey. Lucas George Holland. Emily Lauren Honigsvog. Janaea K. Hubbard. Danielle Rose Hudeman. Laura Emily Wang. Matthew Christopher Wang. Anna Ibera. Nevea Freedom Eisenberg. Alexis Christina Jason. Kaya Bryn Jastrzebski. Scott R. Johnson. Elijah Paul Nathaniel Jones. Tyrese I. Jockin Fitzpatrick. Shannon Kennedy. Emily Jane Kolimaga. Kyle Martin Kosich. Joseph A. Krenkel. Noah Kurtz. Joshua James Lacey. Olivia Lamberty. Kyle R. Landworld. Devin J. Lane. Ramsey Matthew Lane. Annabelle Larkin. Christopher D. La Rosa. Angelica Lynn Laudati. George Russell Lazarus IV. Morgan J. Lindstrom. Eliana Livas.
Isabella Lobo. Abigail Lodge. Amaya Alexandra Lorenz. Michael Stephen Lounsbury. Charlotte Mackenzie Lutas. Casey Lynn Lucas. Alexa Luengas Serrano. Mackenzie McHugh. Kayla Kathleen Maloney. Jenna Marcy. Patience Elizabeth Maris. Giovanni Marfia. Christopher D. Marriott. Brittany Diana Martinez. Brianna Nicole Matos. Chidima N. Mba. Emily Grace McAvoy. Maya Camille McBee. Mahogany McLaren. Alexa J. McCormack. Cara Lynn McCoy. Drew A. McKeon. Megan Elizabeth McLaughlin. Amy Rose Medina. Emily Ann Medina. Selena May. Bennett W. Malillo. Kyle Charles Melody. Anna F. Mendez. Andrell Mercier. Alberto Marino Oliveira. Isabella Grace Mode. Jordan Patricia Modica. Adriana Nicole Nacian. Alan Pedro Nelson. Alexander Nguyen. Momar Bashir Niang. Sophia Grace Nieto. Avery Ocone. Ryan P. Ocone. Austin William Oblinger. Ryan James Oblinger. Francesca Isabella Ogle. Madison H. Opry. Aiden M. Ortiz. Anthony R. Petitella. Hi, Tony.
Congratulations.
Amy Elizabeth Perez. Priscilla M. Pyrus. Ryan D. Raffla. Alexander J. Riccardelli. Sarah Marie Riccardelli. Brianna Rios. Elizabeth J. Retorto.
Thank you.
Frankie O'Neill Rivera. Sierra Lee Rodriguez. Mason Rodriguez. Xavier L. Rodriguez. Fernanda B. Rojas Quintero. Stephen Frank Rucci. Gianna Ruiz. Genesis Ruiz. Aiden R. Russ. Colleen D. Ryan.
Carlos Salgado Romero. Joshua A. Salomia. Joseph Emmanuel Sanchez Corner. Nicholas Anthony Santos. Alexander Saris. Robert J. Sawicki III. Emma E. Schaub. Summer L. Schmalz. Emily Faith Schwartz. Stephanie C. Sebra. Emily Harumi Sellers. Miguel Angel Sandecki. Camden Kaimana Sharp. Sandhu Javinder Singh. Savia Amarta Singh. Michael David Smenkowski Jr. Rihanna Smith. Griffin Nicholas Sacadato. Ryan John Standhope. Destiny Nicole Stetson. Carmelo Stewart. Gabriella Helena Stiles. Gavin L. Suffin. Colin Michael. Hello? Oh, okay. Kyle Frank Swistak. Isabella Alexandra Shakowski. Araya Sunshine Tergrasso. Gabriel Terry. Chase S. Titus. Aiden Christopher Toddings. Faith Marie Tadero. Matthew Nicholas Towlin. Andrew Cole Ubelhauer. Daniel Patrick Ubelhauer. Christian Alexander Valentine. Victoria G. Van Wagner. Carolina A. Vega. Joseph M. Vito. Troy Walker. Kira Marie Wallen. Grace Elizabeth Watts. Jordan Marie Weber. Cameron Victoria White. Carlos D. Wilson. Stephen Wosio. Maya Nicole Harriet Worthy. April Marie Zalesnak. Jocelyn Marie Ziarko. Adam Michael Zerpoli. Henry Armando Zuniga III. At this time, I'm going to call our Executive Student Government President, Sophia Irizarry, to the podium.
I would now like to invite Mr. McGee up to the center podium for closing remarks.
As this academic year came to a close, I reflected on a message I wanted to share with you. And quite timely, a unique event unfolded in our community. Smoke engulfed our surroundings, leading to the cancellation of outdoor activities and disruption of our daily routines. The impact was significant, but what caused this disturbance was not a controlled burn or a small fire out in the pine barrens. No, it was a result of a forest fire raging hundreds and thousands of miles away in Canada. Whether these fires were sparked by lightning or a human activity, it all took was a single flame to ignite a fire that would affect millions. In many ways, I hope that the Barnegat School District has been that spark for each of you. I believe that the time you have spent here, surrounded by exceptional teachers and staff, has ignited a passion within you. As you prepare to leave us, each one of you will take different paths. Some of you will pursue vocational training. Others will attend 2- or 4-year colleges. Some will serve in the military, and some will serve our communities, whether it be through police or fire. Regardless of the trail you blaze, we are confident that you will continue to grow. Now, as you take those proud next steps, I urge you to shine bright and make a lasting impact. Just as a small spark can ignite a massive fire, your actions and choices have the power to influence those around you and shape the world in significant ways. Remember that your journey doesn't end here. The challenges and opportunities that lie ahead may be formidable, but we have faith in your abilities to overcome obstacles and anything that comes in your way. As you step into the world beyond these walls, make the most of every opportunity to learn and grow and make a positive difference. You are a remarkable group of individuals. I have no doubt that each of you will leave your mark on this world. Congratulations, class of 2023. We are incredibly proud that all of you have accomplished, and we cannot wait to hear your future endeavors. Remember, you have the power to ignite greatness wherever you go. And as always, go Bengals. Will the executive board officers and senior class officers please stand and join me on the stage?
Graduates, please turn your tassel.
At this time, I would like to have Ms. Torres come forward to present the class with one last gift.
Teachers on the end of each rows, please start to distribute. Everyone, we had the faculty write a handwritten letter to each single one of you, and the teachers on the end of your rows are going to hand them to you right now so you can read them and take that with you when you go. Thank you guys. Congrats.
As the class of 2023 leaves Barnegat High School for the last time, I ask on their behalf that you remain in your place as their guests and allow them their wish to leave together as a class. Go Bengals.